Oh shit. It's well, it's been like 2 weeks or a week since I last uploaded, so hey, another video. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's Saturday night. It's around 9:32 ish. Today is June 1st, 2013, and I'm almost graduating from high school. It's insane. It's crazy. I'm sad but happy at the same time, mainly because some of the friends that I made are going to different colleges, and of course that's expected. You win some friends, you lose some friends. And another reason why I'm happy is I no longer have to deal with fucking annoying 14-year-olds or 15-year-olds and shit like that. I know it's unfair of me to say that, but sometimes you can't help but wonder, you dense motherfucker, how can you not understand this simple lesson? Like, wow, I want to punch you in the face, and then I realize, holy shit, I turn into my mom. It's like, and I catch myself like I'm giving these kids shit, and sometimes for no reason whatsoever. But then I have to realize that hey, they didn't go through the lessons. They didn't go through the lessons I went through yet, or maybe they didn't just pay attention, or they didn't even know what was going on, or hell, they were there when the lesson was, or maybe they didn't just get it, because those lessons can be pretty sneaky. So I have to reprimand myself. And then there's our the truly dumb ones, and I don't want to deal with those idiots no more. So yeah, happy, sad. May sound like a hypocrite and an a-hole, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm making these videos. Record my thoughts, look back at them, laugh at myself, and try to be a better person. Learn from my mistakes. I've been battling with depression since I was 9 years old. I didn't know I realized I had depression until late into my senior year. Depression is a weird thing. I know the meaning and I've seen it happen before, but I didn't know what it truly meant to have it until I myself had it. Kind of weird since I had it since I was 9 years old when I reflected. It's sneaky because it forces you, your depression, it forces you to hold on to your misery and feed it, grow it, and just drag you into this tiny hole. All attacks on it, your mind instinctively make you repel those attacks because depression causes you to protect your misery like it's your firstborn baby. So, and it's a bitch of a battle just to battle with your own mind, just to stay positive. I won't go into deeper facts because, I don't feel like in the mood. I'm not in the mood for it really, and I'm just talking to a camera. But I get these attacks in my head. When I was younger, I get them like 12, 13 times a day. Eventually, they subsided as I learned to open up and ask for help. Now, asking for help, it was a tough thing because our society today are complete assholes when it comes to people who need mental therapy. Talks of it is awkward, it's weird, and you're shunned, and jokes are made behind your back. We're still in the dark ages about that. And don't you find it funny when people need physical therapy for, like, I don't know, their legs or knees or arms or penis or, forget that last part, stuff like that. You get praise and sympathy, but when you need mental therapy, people call you damaged, deranged, broken. So, what's up with that? I don't know why, but what's up with that, for real though? But when I have to ask for help, there was this feeling of shame, and my pride was saying, wow, you are really pathetic. But I had to brush that off because I needed to get what I needed to get done. That mean I had to get help for my head. Well, as my senior year progresses, those attacks eventually go down to like 5 to 3, and eventually it goes down to just 2 or 3 attacks per day until today. No attacks today. It's a great feeling. The one thing I like about my depression though, and I know it's weird me liking my depression though, is that it gives me a clear mind. Like, it makes me think clearly and helps me focus on my goals. But at the same time, it does batter me down with abuse of the head, not physical but mental abuse. But it does help me clear my mind and realize it makes me focus on the problem in my life, and makes me, in a way, it helped me address the issues in my life and help make less of a mess of my life. I had to stop attempting to make friends and trying to get a girlfriend and stuff like that. I had to focus on myself and address the internal shit, because the external, that's easy. The internal, that's hard for most people. I don't know about other people, I'm just talking about myself. What I say most likely does not apply to other people. But addressing the internal was hard. Opening up was hard, because I grew up in a traditional Asian household. And I grew up without a father, and my mom my father left when I was young, so my mom had to take up 2 or 3 jobs to support us. So, yeah. Hold up. I swear, one of the things I fucking hate about Asian households, or in my case, my Asian household, I get no fucking privacy at all. Fucking doors, piece of shit. But what was I talking about? Yeah. So basically, my parents were non-existent in raising me. I had to grow up and take more responsibility. Can't really afford to screw around or go out with friends. And the fact is, I didn't know how to make friends. I was a loner, I guess. I was hanging out by myself. Where was I? Oh yeah. Well, anyway, opening up was hard because I was so used to doing everything by myself and handling it by myself. My family's not close at all. We don't have those heart-to-heart conversations. We're self-reliant, and I guess it's part of one of the reasons why is that my grandfather was in the military in Cambodia before the Khmer genocide. So I guess that's one maybe. I guess that's where we get our strengths from. My grandfather being in the military, my grandmother taking care of all of us single, all by herself, my mom and my uncles, and escaping to America all by herself, and learning how to drive and to basically become an American citizen, working on a farm to get the money needed for my mom and uncle's education. Anyway, yeah, opening up, hard, because that feeling of shame was always there, and my depression is trying its best to drag me into the hole. I'm eating a chicken crab right now. It's my first time. It's the best. I know it's weird, but it's the best. Anyway, my depression was trying its best to drag me into a hole and saying, oh, you're pathetic. No one wants to listen to you. No one cares about you. And eventually, if it goes on long enough, you start to believe in them. It took me a long while to realize that, to find people that actually do care for me. I know 3 people, or 3 or 2 people I know. They know about my depression, they know about my attacks, and they know a lot about my family history. I don't share myself that much, but they're outside my family because, like I said, we're not close knit at all. One of them is a psychology teacher, Mr. Fisher. He's a one-of-a-kind teacher. Quite the nicest teacher I have ever met in my entire life. He helped me open open up myself. He was the first person that actually took the time and in some cases money to hear me out and help me with my problems. And then there's 2 people my age. His name's Rick. We kind of grew up in the same way. Crappy childhood, crappy parents. He's a really good kid. And then there's a girl, Annalie Carson. Oh crap, I said her last name. Ah, shit. Okay, well, too late for that, I guess. She's planning to be like a psychotherapist or something like that for kids. And when I found out about that, I just started asking her for help, and she helped me a lot. And it comforted me that I had people I can talk to, that I can lean on for help. It was the first time I actually had friends. They helped me ignore that feeling of shame, that yes, there was something wrong with me, and I needed to, and I needed help, and I needed to get it and get what needed to be done. There's no shame in saying, this isn't where I want to be, can you help me? There's no shame in saying that. It took me a long while to say that. Today's a special day for me, anyway, because this was the first time I had no attacks, the first time in weeks, or may I say months, I guess. Maybe 2 months, a month. I'm just gonna limit it to a couple of weeks because my memory's not that good when it comes to certain stuff. Well, that's it for today. I'm gonna enjoy eating my chicken crabs. Now, it's my first time eating this. Well, no, I already had like 3 servings. But when I first tried this, I was like, ew, what the fuck is this shit? And when I tried it, it was the best damn thing I ever ate today so far. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my chicken.